roller. The high
Love you
roller, that's
guys.
our
We can go
closest
further.
stop to the Venetian and the Palazzo. It's walking distance to the Wynn and the Encore. It's across the street from Caesar's Palace. It's next door to Bally's. It's walking distance to the Wynn and to If you look to the right of the bus, on the right-hand side, you'll see that green sign with the white letters that says Wahlburgers. That's Donnie and Mark Wahlburgers restaurant, and they're known for their hamburgers. They have good hamburgers. The Lake Promenade, there's a couple of good restaurants there. Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips restaurant is at the Lake Promenade. There's also an In-N-Out Burger, which is a West Coast chain that's very good. So In-N-Out Burger is at the High Roller. Bally's Resort to our right-hand side. Bally's was built by the Bally's Manufacturing Company. That's the company that makes all the slot machines and video poker machines and pinball machines. That's who Bally's is. And that's who built Bally's Resort to our right. Roller going to be on our left. There's also that big black dome-shaped building with the yellow cranes around it. That's called the Sphere. And the Sphere, that's going to open in 2023 for live entertainment. It's being built, the Sphere is being built by Madison Square Garden. That will seat 17,000 people. The Sphere will be state-of-the-art. It will have wraparound LED monitors around the walls and across the ceiling. The sound's going to come from under the floor. The outside of the Sphere will look like planet Earth when it's completed.
Wow.
So it's going to have anything on the stage at the Sphere, they'll be able to translate that into 14 different languages. So we'll have a special app for you. So it can translate anything into 14 different languages.
It's pretty cool, huh? There's yours. We should run it all.
So the High Roller, to take a ride on the High Roller, if you go on the High Roller, it takes 30 minutes to go around one time. There are 28, those compartments on the High Roller, those are called pods. There are 28 pods, and each pod can hold up to 20 people.
Remember that? Pretty cool.
So is there anybody who'd like to hop off here at the High Roller? This is our closest stop to the Venetian and the Palazzo. It's walking distance to the Wynn and the Encore. It's across the street from Caesar's Palace. It's walking distance to Flamingo and to Harris. It's across the street from the Mirage and Treasure Island. So this will be our first stop on this tour. Watch these trees on the right.
Zip line. You want to do the zip line?
The cards. Yeah, I see that one.
Zip line is up there.
Zip line.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Barb.
I'm ready. He says no, but I'm ready.
Go ahead.
get you on the round trip back.
And is there anybody who'd like to help out here? Yes. Okay, very good. Yes, I do have passengers helping out here. So those of you who are hopping, this is our start. It's safe to get up. Thank you guys for joining us. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
This is where you load up for the night tour right here.
This is for the night tour here. If you're doing the night tour, you want to be here by 5:30 or
Right
6.
here.
Yes. You'll see the people in the shirts, and you'll see the line. There's always a line here. You'll see. You'll be able to tell. Yeah, it's right here at the stop. Yeah, everybody's seated.
Init.
Maybe if we stop at the next one, there'll be restaurants and stuff close by. Oh. That's number, where were you looking at, 2?
It would be 3. We're at
Okay, yeah, that looks like 3 or 2. Okay. There's a knife and a fork.
stage.
If you look to the right of the bus, there is a big white wall, and that's Batista's hole in the wall. And you'll notice they don't have any windows in front of that building. That's because Batista's hole in the wall. That's Mafia Run, and that's where the Mafia held their meetings. So in Batista's, they have in their basement, they have escape tunnels that let you out across the street to Caesar's Palace.
Wow.
If you're looking for an inexpensive lunch on the right-hand side, Stage Door Liquor, this little liquor store, small casino, has a few slot machines in there. You can get a hot dog and either a Michelob Light or a Budweiser for $3. A hot dog and a beer for $3.
That's cheap.
Cheapest lunch on the strip. So again, for those of you who just hopped on, this tour is hop on and hop off any of our stops. If you would like to hop off, you can. Bus is bus at that stop, 40 minutes, every 40 minutes continuously. Another bus there. So if you'd like to hop off and have something cold to drink or cool off or have something to eat, you can do that, and the next bus will be there in 40 minutes.
So, are we gonna stop in the next stop?
You want to?
We can eat something.
Yeah, the next one.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
So am I. Let's see.
Oh.
That's 3. It doesn't really say what's there. There, Barb.
So Amy, our driver, she's taking us here to back onto Las Vegas Boulevard, also known as the Strip. The nickname for Las Vegas Boulevard is the Strip, and it starts at the welcome sign and it goes all the way to Fremont Street. It's 4 miles from the sign to Fremont Street, and we're heading to Fremont Street. We're heading in that direction. To the right, that's the Flamingo, and that opened on the south end of the Strip in 1946. That's the first casino on the south end of the Strip. Bugsy Siegel opened the Flamingo. Now, Bugsy Siegel opened that in 1946, and in 1947, the Mafia murdered Bugsy because they found money missing from the casino. Bugsy didn't steal it, his girlfriend Virginia Hill did. And they hired a hitman who drove down to Beverly Hills where Bugsy was staying, and that hitman found Bugsy and shot him in the head twice. Lovely story. True, very true.
I'm sure.
There's a door in the basement, so then I want you to look through the tunnels. People are going over the season. So they close that off so you can't just walk through. So to the right-hand side, that is Harrah's. And you'll see on the right, the headline in there is the Donny Osmond Show. He does a fantastic show. It's the Donny O Show. And he does a great job. I've heard great reviews about the Donny Osmond Show. And the show is amazing. His show is amazing. If you're going to see Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, to the right-hand side of us, that is the Venetian Restaurant. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is at the Venetian. So there's also gondolas you can rent here at the Venetian. If you rent a gondola, you get a gondolier, a lady or a man that will steer the boat and navigate those canals for you.
Oh, wow.
So you get somebody who will steer the boat, somebody comes with the boat, and they'll help you guide you through those canals. Look to the right, there's a gondola, a couple of gondolas in the water to the right hand side, and you see the person in the black and white striped top standing on the left. That's the gondolier.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were down here. We were here before,
Uh-uh.
all the way down.
So these two copper-colored towers you see on the right side of us, one says Encore at the top, the other one says Inn. And those two towers look very similar. They're owned by the same company, so that makes them sister properties. So Steve Wynn used to own the Wynn Corporation that was run by Steve Wynn. When he owned the Wynn Corporation, he gave his wife the Encore as a 25th wedding anniversary gift. And 2 weeks later, she gave Steve divorce papers. So they're happily divorced. She still owns the Encore and he owns them. Happily divorced. Unhappily divorced. Sometimes that's a good thing. We're both still alive. So our next stop is at the Sahara, and the Sahara is our closest stop to the Strat or to Circus, or to Cookie's Dispensary. So if you'd like to get to the dispensary, to the Strat, or to Circus, Sahara will be your stop for that.
Maybe we'll go to the next one, you think?
Are there some good places to eat up here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
the Peppermill Coffee Shop is up here.
Oh, there's a bunch of places.
Oh, they have a bunch
So
of
if you like tacos El Gordo, there's usually always a line there. It's pretty quiet today.
Either
There's a
one.
coffee shop up here on the right. It's called the Peppermill, and they have very good food, very large portions, really nice atmosphere.
Okay, we can go there.
Inside that Sahara.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to split that box up here?
We don't stop at the Peppermint. We stop at the Sahara, which is up the street. We have to walk through. Just right ahead of us is the Sahara. That's the Peppermint.
A little far.
The Sahara has some good restaurants inside the Sahara.
Try that, you want to?
Go in like the Sahara, they all have a good coffee shop. They all have a good
Either
restaurant.
one, we
Going to
can just
Sahara?
wanna eat.
Ask this guy, he'll tell you.
Stop this there.
Peppermill another time. They had one, they used to have one out South Denver. Remember that? About the tech center.
So the big blue tower to our right that says FB on the outside, that stands for Fountain Blue. And you'll notice there are windows missing and a couple that are boarded up. The Fountain Blue was 85% completed back in 2011. And the Fountain Blue the company building Fountain Blue, they went bankrupt in 2011. So it has been sitting empty since 2011. It was just purchased by JW Marriott for $332 million. And JW Marriott is going to open that in 2023.
Oh,
That was.
well, they got a lot of work ahead of them.
That construction you see at the base of the tower, that's their convention center that's being added on. So that's not all going to open in 2023. So Sahara, that's our next stop, and that is our closest stop to Circus Orange Restaurant. Circus the Strap, the Cookies Dispensary. Sahara is your closest stop. The big empty lot on the right-hand side, there's a big empty lot, and that is the proposed site for the basketball arena. I guess after we build an arena, we're going to get a team. Because we don't have one yet. So I guess we're going to build the arena and then we're going to get a team. Is there anybody that wants to hop here in this summer?
Once again,
Yes, I do have passengers hopping on here when you get to your stop.
So they have food inside.
oh, so we just go through there, huh?
So it looks like there's an opening road there going to the museum. So there's a sign.